What did you think of the Liverpool game earlier when you were fourth official?
Liverpool was shit.
What do you think of Jurgen Klopp?
Cunt, absolutely.
What would you say? Why would you say that Jurgen Klopp was a cunt?
Aside from having a right pop at me when I ref them against Burnley in lockdown, then he accused me of lying, and then just had a right fucking pop at me, and I've got no interest in speaking to someone who's fucking arrogant.
Where do we begin? Well, first and foremost, welcome back to Mufc Realist TV, the voice of reasoning. Now, for years we've been debating about the Premier League's referee and the VAR system. Some media is calling us conspiracy. We know that FIFA is corrupted, UEFA corrupted, but is PGOML corrupted or unbiased? The referees, the English referees that we have, are they attached to the fans of different football clubs? Do they not like other clubs? Did Man United destroy the childhood? Did Liverpool do something bad? Was Jurgen Klopp really a CUNT next Monday? Well, we have a smoking gun, and this is one of the evidence that we can present that is absolutely appalling. So if this referee here that we saw here, I'm not going to mention their names because of legal implications, have done it, spoken up, what about the rest? What about Michael Oliver? What about Paul Tierney? And what about the rest? We're here to debate on Jarvis's Corner from an episode from last night's podcast with Andy Tate, Jarvis Cocker, Botswana Papi, and Stu Woolley. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let us know in the non-live comments, what do you think? That's what matters. This is what we're here for. Let's get right into the show. Let's go.
I just see we are a little bit short on time. We are 1 hour 30 minutes into the show, so I just want to move on to the last topic of the evening, and this is the one with David. What's his name? David Coote. David.
Oh,
yeah.
mate, I've seen the video. Oh, nutty.
Yeah. The video.
Don't call Jurgen Klopp that.
See you
I mean, what you call it? Yo, we all say things at the stadium, but a referee, and it makes you wonder about the Howard Webb and all these referees now and some of the decisions. The referee and was it the PGML? Absolute disgrace. I mean, I even seen it today. I watched Robert from AFTV. He had a scouser on at DTTV, and he said he denied it. It was him. 4 hours later, he admitted it was him. 55 minutes later, he said, I can't recall it happening. So he denied it, admitted it, then said, I don't remember it recording. And this is what Robbie was looking at. Some journalist come out, he denied it was him, then he admitted it was him, then he said, I don't remember it. I don't remember it. Honest to God, you would remember if you said stuff like that, mate, in front of somebody videotaping you.
No.
And then I've seen all the kids, and he's, for the record, he is not a Man United fan. He's from Nottingham, and his team is Notts County. So, conspiracy theorists, like he cost X, Y, and Z. The Rodri handball against Everton. Saturday, he didn't give a pen on Mo Salah, but luckily Liverpool scored, didn't they? So, and he was the fourth.
Yeah, he should have sent him off as well.
He was the VAR official when Liverpool scored at Tottenham last season. So I tell you what, you got, from what I heard about, there's 7 or 8 allegations. Oh God, and it's
not looking good.
It's not looking good in court, that mate. That you can make it. There'll be a Netflix special on this in a few years' time, and they'll get somebody to play the ref.
I think the biggest thing for me is that I mean, why put yourself in that fucking position anyway? I mean, Jesus, what an idiot! But it's social fucking media, innit? Phones and cameras, and I kind of like. He shouldn't have said what he said. You know, he's going to get called out, etc., etc., etc. But these two bellends that fucking filmed him, and then all they thought of is fucking that. They've just ruined a man's life, career. Now, yes, we don't know the ins and outs of what's going to come out, Andy. I think you're right. I think there are going to be certain allegations.
He is suspended with immediate
Yeah,
effect.
he's suspended. But these morons, and they are fucking morons, who were saying, oh, you know, we're not going to ruin his career, we're not going to ruin his life, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden they thought, well, let's just see how much the Mirror will pay us, see how much the Sun will pay us. Mm-hmm. And they've got this, and they've got this money. And it's just, I mean, don't ever put yourself in that position. I mean, what an idiot for doing that. Whether he was at a party, friends, whoever, what an idiot for doing it. But, you know, these morons have recorded him. He said, didn't he, on the tape, whatever you do, don't put this tape out.
And he even had a video. He had a picture on his phone and he's showing it to the camera of him with a mask on during lockdown. And he was a fourth official, and Jurgen Klopp is right next to him. So
I mean, you know what people say in the privacy of their own is whatever, isn't it? But the problem is you can't do anything, because there's always some twat who's going to shove a fucking camera phone in your face, and he's going to fucking do you. Look, I've got no sympathy for the guy, and as much as if that's what he said, that's what he said. But I swear to God, if I was him, I'd be going out looking for these pricks. I really fucking would, and I'd stick him in the fucking Manchester Canal. Because
referees in the media, honestly, I saw the challenge on Saturday, and it's on TikTok. You type it out: Stoke Millwall. Player corner comes in, drops to the player. It's about to hit the equaliser for Stoke. Yank back, GBH on trial. Referee like that, and you wonder. And this is in the Championship. Referees, the standard is awful. Even with
it is terrible.
Technology. Honestly, the referees, like you say, they'll back each other. They'll cover each other's rear ends and this, that, and the other. But like you say, they're in the gutter. Arteta last season, you know what I mean?
He's got a problem. He has got a problem. You're right, Howard Webb. I mean, he's going to have to seriously think about what he does, you know, moving forward, because we all know Oliver's corrupt.
Jamie's come out with that was a bit stern from Jamie there, but
it's true.
Allegedly,
the biggest problem I've got with this whole thing is those two bellends with the camera. I can't abide idiots like that. I just because for them it's okay. For them it's all right. They're okay. They've got 50 grand in their back pocket each or whatever. He's now fucked. Rightly or wrongly, whatever.
He's still got his day job. The referees, like, they've already got other jobs on the side, X, Y, and Z. But it makes you wonder with the other, like you say, Andy Durso, it makes you wonder what the hell the West Ham as well. And Howard Webb says, he came out on the PGL, it wasn't a pen against us. And it makes you wonder about bias.
I know.
And allegations with him and Man City in the past, because he did a match for City, a charity match, and was given 20 grand. The Arsenal standing off. City player should have been sent off. You know what I mean?
One of the Madley brothers.
Against Arsenal, honestly. Last minute penalty against Liverpool, not given. And that's from the same ref who's in this allegation, isn't it? So it just makes you wonder. It makes you really wonder.
What are they doing to make sure that they take out the bias from the referees? Because at the end of the day, they're human beings, right? But you shouldn't, as a human being, you'll have feelings towards a certain team, towards a certain manager, but all of those things should not affect you doing your job fairly. You have to, you know what I mean?
You need to bring some rest from abroad.
Yeah, I think you need to.
Honestly, it would seriously, you wouldn't have biased. You rotate, bring some in from the French league one week, then the Bundesliga, Spain, Italy, rotate, try it, like you say. Like,
I think you've got to do something, haven't you? You know,
you
he's got a
gotta
real
do
problem.
something like referee decisions. These are like season-changing decisions. Liverpool can claim they lost out on a league,
Right.
you know, with that Rodri pen, you know, X, Y, and Z. So it's like, allegations. It doesn't look good on paper or on TV, does it?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the fallout of this is.
Oh, there's definitely a documentary coming out with this, you know, a couple of years' time.
And the PGMOL needs to do a thorough investigation on all the other refs that have not been caught on camera, because we can't just assume.
You wonder, is there any other refs been caught on camera saying this?
Yeah.
Privately, has Howard Webb been saying some stuff who caught on camera? X, Y, and Z. Some Casemiro getting sent off a couple of seasons ago against Crystal Palace. No, Andy Day sold.
Guys, when you think of it, imagine if people have this footage of a Premier League referee, how much power you have in your hands. You can blackmail them for results. You can sell it to the owners of Manchester City or whatever. Give it to them and say, here you go, give me £1 million.
They could be done for blackmail.
And they can blackmail or whatever. You know, I'm just speculating here.
This ref could have been blackmailed. Ref could have been blackmailed. You don't know this yet.
Yeah, whatever, you know. So
he could have been betting.
The consequences of this is massive when you think of it.
They are. I mean, if you remember back in the 90s, 80s, 90s, when Grobbelaar was done for match fixing, I was at Anfield that time, that game, where we drew 3 apiece with them. And Irwin scored from the free kick. You know, Grobbelaar, I thought at the time Grobbelaar should have saved it, but it doesn't really matter. You know, it was a brilliant free kick. Irwin was a master of it, but it's been going on for years, decades. Betting, blackmailing in football, decades. And it's even worse
allegations going back to the 60s. Barcelona recently as well.
What about the Colombian guy that got shot in 94?
World Cup 94,
his goal, they lost millions. So they shot him. You know, it's been going on for years. Back in the 60s, you're absolutely right. It's been going on for absolutely years. And he'll never change it because it's even worse now because there's way too much money.
Was it the 1975 European Cup final? That referee cost Leeds, allegedly, the European Cup. You know what I mean? So, all those back. If you're from Yorkshire, you still hold a grudge against some corrupt Germans, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They robbed on Reeves 75, not having it.
That's wild.
For anybody that more money came into the game. Imagine now. These billions of billions of billions of pounds.
This is dangerous territory now. Because if there's one ref who's done it, and then there's another ref, there could be other footage of other refs, you know.
Oh, I think it's I mean, we know FIFA are corrupt, don't we? So we know UEFA are corrupt. We don't know whether the Premier League are corrupt. We'll find out, I guess, in 6 months' time or whenever.
I think we'll find out at Christmas when we'll get that. We'll get some answers, X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
The Premier League now and the PGMOL. They've got some damage limitation to do big with City, this referee scandal. Football may never be the same again after the end of the season.
I don't think it will be. I think it's facing a crescendo.
For anybody that doesn't know the footage that we're talking about, by the way, Jarvis, if you want to add it to the stage.
We're just going to put some disclaimer. We don't know if this is not AI or anything. It has.
Oh no, man! I know it's not AI.
It's a man's life. I'm just saying as a disclaimer. I haven't seen anything. It's under investigation. So this is allegedly footage we are showing. I'm not trying to frame anyone.
Frame them, Jarvis.
and it's foul language.
He is as guilty as a puppy sitting next to a pile of poo.
He is guilty, yeah.
Here we go. You can see him.
What did you think of the Liverpool game earlier when you were fourth official?
Liverpool was shit.
What do you think of Jurgen Klopp?
Cunt. Absolutely.
What would you say? Why would you say that Jurgen Klopp was a cunt?
Aside from having a right pop at me when I ref them against Burnley in lockdown, then he accused me of lying, and then just had a right fucking pop at me. And I've got no interest in speaking to someone who's fucking arrogant. So I do my best not to speak to him. Milner's all right. I get on with so
James Milner. You get on with James Milner.
you can see me there with mask on.
Yeah, mask on, obviously.
Yeah, COVID got to be done. Social distancing, right? We're 10 meters apart.
We have to social distance.
Yeah. So, oh my god, German can't fuck me.
Long story short, Jurgen Klopp's a cunt. Liverpool are all fucking bellends, and we hate Scousers.
I think that lad who recorded that, he's in trouble as well. You're gonna have some Liverpool fans gunning for you, pal, and that's the bottom line.
Yeah, I mean, again, he must have known. You know, when you're in it, you put yourself in that situation, whether he was hammered or not, and you've got somebody shoving a phone in your face. When you're high level like he is, whether we like it or not, he's high level, isn't he, in the game of football, as Jarvis said. You're in for a fucking. I mean, you're just. But those absolute bellends must have thought Christmas had come at once. Those idiots recorded him. But Andy's right. He, there's going to be consequences all over the fucking shop there.
Mm-hmm.
There really is.
There will be. Okay. It's time to end the show. Thank you guys for watching. It's been brilliant. We will be back next Monday, 9 p.m. If you haven't, smash a like, subscribe, whatever, leave a comment after the show. It's been fantastic. Have a good night. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.